Hey there, kids! Do you love bedtime stories as much as I do? Well, let me tell you about a little boy named John. Every night, he'd snuggle into his bed and his mum would tell him magical tales. One night, John looked up at his mum and said, "Mama, can you continue the dragon tattoo and Jack's adventure story?" His mum smiled warmly. "Of course, my sweetheart. Let's see what Jack and his dragon are up to tonight." You see, Jack had a secret. Every night, when he touched the dragon tattoo on his arm 3 times, the tattoo came alive. The dragon would emerge, a magnificent creature with scales that sparkled like stardust. Jack and the dragon were the best of friends. Together they soared through the skies on thrilling adventures. At first, Jack was scared of sitting atop the dragon as it flew. The sensation of being so high above the ground was terrifying. But with time, Jack grew used to it. Now he looked forward to the nightly flights where he could see the world from the clouds. One afternoon, after a long day at school, Jack was walking home when he heard a strange sound. It was a frantic, heart-wrenching cry. Looking around, he spotted the source, high up in a tree. An eagle had snatched a tiny baby bird from its nest. The baby bird's parents fluttered nearby, chirping desperately. Jack's heart ached for the helpless birds. He knew he had to do something. Without hesitation, he touched his dragon tattoo 3 times. With a flash of light, the dragon appeared, stretching its wings wide and letting out a powerful roar. "Oh, my Jack, why have you called me?" the dragon asked. "Look, that eagle has taken a baby bird. If we don't help, it'll be too late," Jack exclaimed. The dragon's eyes glinted with determination. "Don't worry, Jack. We'll save the little one. Let's fly." Jack climbed onto the dragon's back, holding on tightly as the dragon soared into the sky. The wind roared past them as they gained altitude, and soon they were chasing the eagle. The bird of prey tried to escape, weaving through the clouds and darting between treetops, but the dragon was faster and far more agile. Finally, the eagle, realizing it couldn't outrun its pursuers, dropped the baby bird. Jack reached out just in time, catching the tiny creature in his hands. The baby bird was trembling but unharmed. With the baby bird safely in his grasp, Jack and the dragon returned to the nest. The mother and father birds chirped joyfully as Jack gently placed their baby back where it belonged. The family was reunited, and their happiness filled the air like a beautiful melody. The mother bird chirped in gratitude. "Thank you, Jack and Mighty Dragon. You have saved our little one. We'll never forget your kindness." Jack smiled, his heart swelling with pride. "I'm glad we could help," he said. The dragon roared triumphantly, a sound of victory and joy before turning to Jack. "Another adventure completed, my friend. Shall we return home?" the dragon asked. Jack nodded and climbed back onto the dragon's back. As they soared through the sky once more, the world below looked brighter, and Jack felt a warm sense of fulfillment. Helping others made his adventures even more meaningful. Back in his room, little John smiled as his mother finished the story. And so Jack and the tattoo dragon's adventures continued, helping those in need and making the world a better place, his mum said softly. John yawned, his eyelids growing heavy. In his dreams he was Jack, flying on the back of a magnificent dragon, ready for his own adventures in the sky. The story would continue tomorrow night, but for now, John was lost in a world of dreams, with dragons and endless possibilities. Good night, little heroes.